Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, and on this YouTube platform we do all things budgeting, savings, anything that we can do to get to a debt-free life. So if this interests you, today's video is going to be how I'm rearranging and organizing my binders and reprioritizing. It will be kind of just a thought process so you can kind of see where my thinking is when I'm going through this. We're going to hit a milestone today by paying something off, and I'm just going to kind of show you some of my binder systems. So if that interests you, please stick around. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, do all the things. And I just want to thank you guys so much because this is just kind of a window into my thinking process for how it is that I budget. I also wanted to let you know that I have had an enormous request for these, and my husband and I are going out of town for about 3 days, and I have put these boxes on the deactivate status. It's just so that I don't get a bunch of orders over the weekend and then I can't fulfill them in a timely manner. So on January 4th, the boxes will be back up on my Etsy shop. All of my downloadable PDF things that are not a physical product, those are still available. I just don't want to overextend myself, and that's a really good problem to have. So thank you so much for ordering. Thank you so much for commenting and liking the product. I just love making them for you because it combines my paper crafting and love of crafting and budgeting and marries them together. I'm just like in heaven. So let's just get started. I don't know how clean or messy this is going to be, but I just really wanted you to know what was going on. So this is the original binder. If you are new to budgeting, basically what happened to me year after year after year, my entire adult life, is that I would have a big bill due on the first of the month, which is my homeowners association fees. And then I also would charge Christmas. And so I would end up having about $2,500 on a credit card, and then I would spend the whole next year paying it off, only to repeat the cycle. And I just got tired of it, you guys. So I started watching some of these budgeting videos and watching these amazing YouTubers and how they started saving it, and this has changed my life. This is the OG, the original binder, and everything started with this bill. Everything, this entire thing. I only had about 3 or 4 envelopes when I started, and this was the original. So I'm going to show you the process that I've gone through to clean up almost all of these, but I'm only going to really show it to you on this one. Otherwise, this video would take forever. So the cool part about this is that my HOA is fully funded. So let's count what I have. This is the old tracker. These are the new ones. They come in the downloadable thing. It's in my Etsy shop, but I also have an option to laminate and print. So I laminate these, and when I need to take this off, I just use alcohol swab or alcohol in a cotton ball, and it comes right off. So you'll see that too. So let's count. There's 500 in the bank, 600 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 700. And that's exactly what I owe. I owe exactly $700 on this bill, which I am going to write the check as soon as we get off the off this video, and I'll be transferring or depositing all of this money, and done. Yay! You guys, this has been life-changing. I haven't done this in 7 years, and the fact that I purposely saved for this so that I didn't have to charge it is just phenomenal. So yay, yay, yay me. So I'm going to set this aside, and I just wanted to show you that this is Sharpie marker that I've used on here. And you just need, I just have these alcohol swabs from when my dad was living with me, and he was diabetic and he had lots of medications due. So look, you just rub it and it comes right off. Isn't that cool? So you can use a cotton swab, you can use any kind of rubbing alcohol will work. So there you go. It comes right off. Ta-da! Yay, yay, yay. I'm gonna put my trash over here. So my HOA is gonna have a new balance of 0, but that's okay. Today is 12, oopsie, 30, and I'll be starting over on January 1st, and I have a 0 balance. It's kind of sad and happy at the same time, isn't it? So HOA, paid for, saved for, and that's what basically sinking funds means. You are basically creating these little mini savings accounts that you are specifically saving money for. In other words, I still do. I still have just a savings account that is attached, to my checking account, and it has, a few $100s in it. I might have gotten up to $1,000, maybe $1,500, but it was never enough to pay for this and Christmas. So then that's when the credit card thing started happening. So there you go, empty envelope. That's okay. New goals, right? Land taxes is kind of cool. I oversaved for this year, and because I oversaved, the rollover is actually in the bank. And so in the bank, I have, I think, $210, and the taxes weren't that much. So look, woohoo, I get to take this out because it's fully funded, and I don't need to stuff this year. Yay. Okay, so that's going away. Okay, so I want you to know that I've already done the taxes. I have a very few acres in Virginia that was passed down to me when my father passed away, and I double checked the balance with what I have in the bank, because I do have $200 in the bank, and then $10 cash here. So the balance as of today, which is 12/30, is $210, and I'm trying to save a goal for the year of about 1,000. So I just wanted to show you that I went ahead and did a lot of this ahead of time, just to save time, but just to let you see my thought process and what's staying and what's going. Okay, income tax, we will count and double check. I would double check to make sure everything reconciled with the bank. The balance should be 321. So there's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 50, 70, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 21. Yeah. I always get nervous when I have to count with 50, so I don't know. This is kind of neat. It's kind of like, purging and cleaning and organizing. That's a really good feeling. Is anybody else out there doing that? Like, are you almost like a New Year's resolutions? You're getting your binders and your planners all ready for the new year. I know that when I used to use paper planners, I couldn't wait to get my paper planner and journal and get it all ready and start, writing everything in. And yeah, that was just like almost like a high, right? Okay, Christmas. Let's see, Christmas, remember, Christmas is like HOA. And Christmas is, there are two places it can go. It can be a long-term, this is my long-term savings, which means I'll save and only probably pull the money out once a year. I could use it also as a savings challenge. Lots of people do Christmas as a savings challenge. So I may do a little bit of both, but for right now, I actually have leftover money in here. So I have a balance. I had about a little over $1,000 in here. And after I gave everybody money and paid for everything, I have a balance of $256. So I wanted to show you or count. So here's, I need to pull this out because I pulled out $750. So 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 50. All of this money has been taken out for Christmas money for kids and family and whatnot. So this is no longer anywhere. It's gone. It's been dispersed to people. So this is going to go over here because I've used it, right? So I should have left, hopefully, 256 for the year. So in the bank, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 55, 56. So I have 256 for the year. This is going to be my running total. But I also I have two trackers. I have a small tracker that can sit here and actually be like your title, where you can just put it in the front and it becomes kind of like the label. I also have this tracker because I'm going to be saving for it. But I thought I would do this because each one of these icons can be worth $50. And, I thought, okay, I'll just fill it in. So this would be 51, 52, 50. So I can fill in 5. little icons. So I think I will. Anyway, I'll do my Christmas trees. I had thought about, just taking the $250 and, putting it towards something else, but, why not go ahead and be ahead of the game for next year? My goal is to save around $1,000, maybe $1,200. I think I have $1,200 down here. Yeah. So why not get ahead of the game, right? And so you can see I'm using Sharpie markers because this is laminated, but if you do the downloadable, you can do the regular paper, maybe put it on cardstock, color it in, and then next year, pull out another one. Yeah? Let's do, we can do 2 more. Let's do purple. This is so much fun. I think when you're having to save money, if there's a way that you can track it and do something like this. Look, I went from having nothing colored to 5 things colored. And that in and of itself, tracking, setting goals, and actually seeing it now makes it look like, oh man, by the end of January, I can probably color in a couple more. So that's kind of cool. So here's a small savings tracker to also go with possibly this. Just depends. I'm going to do a little bit of both. And I'll put this in here. And there's Christmas. Okay. Miscellaneous savings. I think, yeah, I've already fixed all of these. So we're just going to count. This is just kind of like your account. You don't have an envelope for something and something comes up and you want to pull money out and not feel guilty about pulling it out. So I should have 385. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 385. And I'll just keep this in here, and then if I don't need it, once it gets to a certain amount, I might move it over to my emergency fund or get 1 month ahead fund or whatever. Okay, land savings. You all know that we have, if you don't know, we have some property we bought in the middle of this year, I think May, and I've just been putting money away for things that could take up the land because, that is going to happen. So I have $1,000 in the bank. This is a $1,000 placeholder. I've been playing around with what to do about that. So let's see, let's count 1,000, 100, 200, 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So $1,289. Not bad. We really would like to get either a portable building or a very small camper, something that we can, get out of the elements. And we live in Texas. It gets so hot. And, we want to be able to stay out there. So this is very, very, very far away from, a down payment or possibly a camper. I don't know. Okay. So this is the rainy day fund. This is also in my mini savings challenges that I'll show you later. Same thing. This is available on my Etsy shop, and each of these rainbows are worth $25. I've already counted and started to color in that fund. So I have 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 145. I'm $5 away from, these are all worth 25. So I think in 2 more stuffings, I can color another rainbow. And these are pretty plain Jane. I don't charge very much on my Etsy shop for these because they are so plain. They're plain for a reason, because by the time you start coloring them, they kind of come to life. Okay, so there's my original. I think I'll be moving some other ones over. It's really thin. I've kind of cleaned some things out. And now I'm going to move over to my short-term sinking funds. These are ones where money goes in, money comes out. And it's been a lifesaver, to be honest with you, on a lot of levels. So car maintenance is going to stay. And when I go to car maintenance, oh, I meant to do something else. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. So when I go to car maintenance, I'm not going to take these out or change them. I'm just going to kind of draw a line like so. Sorry about the glare. And on 12/30, I'm just going to carry over the balance, oops, which is $48. Yeah, I need to save a whole lot more. Ugh, and I'm going to get rid of this one. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 36, 47, 48. I really do need to put a lot more money into my car maintenance fund. Ooh. We have several cars. Okay, car insurance. I'm going to move this because I actually have a couple car insurance envelopes, and I need this to be long-term because my goal eventually is to pay the entire 6 months premium. So I'm going to move this entire thing into this binder, but let's count it up first. So car insurance balance as of 12/30 is 182. All right. So hopefully if you guys are doing it, I'd love to know how many binders you have, or I love to hear people's categories because I think it's interesting what people save for. I want to tell you also that I started with one, and that's just start somewhere. I now have several binders, but I don't stuff them all the time. This is the non-negotiable. It gets stuffed whenever I'm stuffing, this gets stuffed first. And if there's leftover, it goes here. And if there's leftover, it goes into another one. So 150, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2. So 182. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put it in here, and I'll just put it at the end, because this is going to become long-term. And the goal is around $3,000, and it may take me a whole year to get there, but that's okay. If I do that, then it'll free up money, and then I can possibly use this as part of my getting 1 month ahead. So there's that. The debt snowball is, I'm just going to leave it like it is. There should be $663 in there. What I do is when I have leftover money from my cash envelopes, I take that out every week and I put it in here, and this is getting ready to pay. In January, I'm going to use this to pay on credit card number 2. So 20, uh-oh, this is all messed up, isn't it? Let's count it. What is happening? Sorry about that, you guys. So there's 500, 50, 70, 90, 600. I think I had trouble counting this the last time. And 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 663 is what I should have. So in my next video, I'll probably take this out and start paying on credit card number 1 or number 2. Yeah, can't wait. Oh, it'll free up so much money if I can just stop having to pay for that credit card. Okay, medical, I'll leave the same as well. There should be 120 in there. I already have the tracker. I'm going to get rid of the old one. I should have 100, 10, 15, 20. Yep. 120 and ready to go. This I need to also beef up because my husband and I need to do all of our checkup stuff this year. This is travel. Oh, I wish this could be more. There should be 211. I'm taking this out. 100, 200, 5, 10, 11. Yep. I know some people actually like unstuff their entire binders. They take all the money out and then they reprioritize, but I'm okay. I'm okay with where money is. Pet, I do have a dog and I'm trying to save up about $400 a year. I'm going to get rid of this for his annual vet visits and heartworm and flea prevention. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So all of these will need to get some love this year. And then for my youngest son, if you've been following me on spring break, he was wanting to take a trip. That might change. And if it changes, I'll put this towards something else. And so I was trying to save about $400 for him. And I'm right on track because I should have 311. Sorry, y'all. I'm still getting over my sickness. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 11. Yay. Okay. Now I also wanted to show you a different binder that I started 2 or 3 months ago, and I have not been able to stuff it because I just didn't have the money. So I wanted to show you that this is the first priority. This is long-term sinking funds. These are the ones I have to save for. This is extra or bonus. This was even extra. So I was trying to get 1 month ahead. So in here are the first half are the first bills of the month between the 1st and the 15th, right? These are actually fully funded. The ones on the back are not. So these are in the back half of the month. I think AT&T is. See, here's another car insurance. Take that out. I think what I'll do is take this out for now, and I'm just going to stick it in here, and I'll move this money over. See, I had it in too many places. But the goal is to eventually be able to fill up all of these. If I fill up all of these, then I will be exactly 1 month ahead. I'd love to get 2 months ahead, and then that way I can pay everything at the first of the month and then just reallocate the money in every month, but I'm just not quite there yet. And then my other one that I love, this is what I do on Wednesdays. This is my low income mini savings challenges. I try to stuff between $60 and $70 in here a week. And I'm almost finished with a couple. Look, this is the 24 envelope savings challenge. I only have 2 more to go. This is a kind of like a $5 savings challenge. It's called Something I Love. This is a rainy day fund. You saw this in my long-term sinking funds. I'm just trying to also save some more, $10 a rainbow, and then I'll move that over. Then I also have some 10-week challenges, 100, 250, and 400. These are all in my shop. This is from Lisa Grateful Me. Oh, y'all, she has the cutest savings trackers. Okay, so there's that. And then I also wanted to show you something else. So something else I'm going to do to hold myself accountable is to actually track my beginning amounts per month and my ending amounts and track how much I've saved, because I know I'm saving, but when you actually see it in writing, man, that is some cool stuff. So what I'm going to do is, if you'll humor me, I'm going to actually write down my beginning balances. These are my long-term sinking funds. Can you see? Yeah. And these are my short-term. This is the first binder. And right now my beginning balance as of January is 0. I'm going to count it now, even though on January 1st, I'll start stuffing. And then the Virginia taxes are at $210. Income tax is at $321. So some people actually like zero everything out and start over. I'm not going to do that. I can't. There's just no way. This one, Christmas, is $256. So like right now, just looking at it, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, look at the money I already have saved up before January even starts. Miscellaneous savings is at $385, and land savings is at $1289. Emergency fund, did I keep the tracker in there? Oh, I didn't. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to recount. 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 145. I need to keep track of that. Maybe I'll do it on the back. And then car insurance. You know what? Now I need to add it. Look here, it's like finding bonus money, right? So let's just do that. So 182 is what I had, and I'm adding like another 25. So let's just count it, and I'll fix the balance, and we'll go from there. Thanks you guys for being so patient, but this is literally what happens when you start to reorganize for the year. So here's 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 5, 6, 7. So 307 is really the balance. And I'll just carry this over. 307. Lots further to go. 100, 250, 70, 90, 300, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So if I get this to about 500, then I could pay the monthly premium. That was the goal, I think, of this one. But I think I'm just going to just bite the bullet and just try and do it long term. So I'm going to get rid of this. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, man. Just making a mess. Okay, and then the short-term ones, these are the ones that happen where money comes in and out and in and out and in and out. I'm going to do a really quick tally of this as well. So starting balance in car maintenance is 48, and my debt snowball is 663. That's really cool. So I'm going to put it in there, but then I'm going to take it out. So it's going to look like a lot left. But I think it's just still important to see it in there. Medical is 120. Travel is $211. Pet is $35. And a lot of people do this on their iPad. You know, that's fine. I'm just going to do it old school. And then at the end of January, I'll put my ending amount and the difference, either plus or minus. Then at the bottom, I have last month's balance, this month's balance, and the difference. So I'm going to save a lot, but I'm also going to pull a lot when I pull that debt snowball out. I'm also thinking about offering, I have a plain one, looks like this. I would love to be able to offer this to you free, either on my Etsy shop or I'm trying to establish my own website. And I would love for you to be able to have this just to see if it helps you track your expenses. Okay, well, thanks for following. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope this all makes sense. I hope that it helps when you're trying to set up your budget for the year. And I still have a couple envelopes I need to add in here, but I don't know whether I should add it here or if I should make it a savings challenge. So, you know, we'll see. I think that's all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If I don't see you between now and the new year, let's pray that 2022 is better. I hope you have a really great rest of your holiday and Happy New Year. Bye.